Hey Libra, welcome, welcome, welcome to December 2022. Let's get you guys a Teroscope. There you go. Here's an overall message for you guys for the month of December. Just flew right out for you. This is the Elemental Oracle. We'll get you guys an overall theme for the month, and then a Celtic cross from the Linestrider Tarot. And I clarify with Biddy Tarot's Everyday Tarot, which I love. I love all these decks. Solidity. Gosh, Libra, can you even see that? I'm doing readings at night here, which I love, doing a little night magic. But the light is like too bright. If I do this all the way on it, not light enough. Maybe that's good. Breaking free, Libra. Look at this gorgeous inspiration that's really claiming this for you. Messengers all around. I get the sense that you're really going to be guided this month, and you're also going to have the opportunity to speak your voice. It's like you're at one point hearing it and feeling supported by the divine, by messengers, it feels like angelic, angels, spirit, but you're also just able also to fly. It's like you guys are flying together. That's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. You're happy, Libra. There's this voice that's coming out of you. It's like you're flying in etheric energy this month, breaking free from old chains, old habits, old identities, and flying. Oh yeah, I did not even see the bird until right now. I was literally noticing these birds and just noticing how so much dead weight is like falling off. So much old is falling off. And I was seeing you as a bird flying with these guys. It literally just hit me that there is a bird right here. The dove, representing the heart, representing, connection with spirit. So here, that's amazing. So you showed yourself so clearly, Libra, as like wanting to soar. You are claiming your heights this month of December. You are claiming freedom. You are claiming expression. You are claiming joy. And at the cost of, or because you are willing to leave the old behind. So let's see what the rest of the reading brings up. I'm just getting like so much from that card. I feel like I could go on about it. But let's see if we can't get you guys a reading here, and that the meaning of that or the integration of that will come up as we move through your reading. So let's get this laid out for you. I'm not always like the neatest. I hope that doesn't bother anyone, but I do hope I can just get these to a place where at least you can see them as the reading happens. Okay, Libra, what's your central theme for the month of December here as you just, fly around with angels? The Hermit. Oh, this is so gorgeous in tandem with this message. So Libra, this is you in a time of deep connection to yourself. This could be forced or not forced, but like chosen or not chosen. Sometimes we're forced to be in one place, or we have a lot of time off in December and we can't travel, like whatever it is. Or maybe you are choosing to like be in solidarity or solitary moments. Maybe this is like a retreat moment for you. Maybe you find some way or some group where you're in meditation a lot this month. Whatever it is, there's going to be a real sense, I can feel it in my body, of like deep calm, deep appreciation. It's like when it snows and you look outside in the morning and it's that sense of peace and of calm and of the earth being blanketed in a cool, refreshing blanket, right? And from that, your deepest truths come out. So you can kind of see the skull here at the bottom of the card. What is at the very root of who you are? What is like peeling away the flesh? And that's so funny actually that there's literally people falling away here. But who is at the root of who you are, and what knowledge are you really bringing into the heart to be yours forever, Libra? I know that sounds all like weird and metaphorical. I'm just feeling it so deeply in my body, the sense of calm and of wisdom, and kind of trying to find words to like match that energy. It's really beautiful, Libra. It feels incredibly grounding. It feels very open. It feels very like new and ready, but calm. So, okay, what's the crossing energy for you guys? 6 of Pentacles. Oh, so sweet. So this could be you really remembering who you are from a very deep level. So from childhood, 6 of Pentacles can talk about remembering what we love. It can be nostalgia. It can be old soulmates. You could be in love this month, Libra. This could be absolutely a month of connection for you. But to me, this really feels, especially with the Hermit, which is a deeply solitary card, it's like finding your light, finding your reconnection to the sweetness of life. Finding your reconnection to the sweetness of life feels incredibly poignant. What's here at the foundation? What are you building off of? What's going on in the subconscious? Interesting. So 4 of Swords. So let me go ahead and clarify that here. So this position kind of talks about like, what's the inner loop running for you guys in your subconscious here that you're kind of building the rest of the month off of. And the 4 of Swords in reverse says it could be, okay, let me see. Oh my gosh. Okay. So 4 of Swords could say, clarified by the Lovers, says that there might be some reticence, there might be some hesitation to rest. This could be a really good month for you, Libra, to really like take a beat, to say no to a few party invites, to take that retreat or go to that yoga class or start a meditation practice if it's been on your mind. Take this as that big push to do it, but you might be a little bit scared. The Lovers absolutely can speak to relationship here. Maybe a relationship is like keeping you from some of those things. That's one message for sure, but it can also be choice. Relationship is, or excuse me, the Lovers is, what are you choosing? Are you choosing distraction or are you choosing connection? Are you choosing fear or are you choosing love, right? Lovers is like the Gemini card as well. It's either or. So this can absolutely look to relationship, but more than that, in this position, I'm really feeling like it's asking you to make a choice. Are you ready to sink into this incredible expansive peace that I'm feeling, even if it costs you going to the party or being social or, you know, going out and being extroverted? Libra, what's here in the conscious? Like, what are you consciously moving towards this month? Oh, 4 of Swords. Okay, so we have 2 4 here, or 2 of Wands, 4 of Wands. So, okay, really interesting energy. So you might have just like started a relationship, or this could look like you guys feeling like really excited to partner with someone, incredibly fertile here. You might be trying to start a family. Rabbits here on this card really are such a metaphor for like fertility, but also abundance, money. But 4 of Swords really talks about health, happiness, vitality in the home, passion. Traditionally, it's a card that speaks to marriage. So, and you've got the Lovers, you've got the 6 of Pentacles. This could absolutely be about relationship for you, Libra, but it's really speaking to like relationship of the self, especially with that inner core. And the Hermit, I mean, they're basically the same card. Who are you really on the inside that's allowing you ultimate freedom, that's singing from the outside here? Oh my gosh, gorgeous. So the Devil and the Lovers are two, like they're kind of the opposite, right? We have the 6 and the 15. So on one hand, we have fear. On one hand, we have love. So this is really beautiful too, because you have the Lovers. It's a clarifier, but it's still okay here in the foundation. Really choosing to rest, really choosing to address any fears that are keeping you from your innermost self. And here, consciously, we have you in a beautiful place of happiness, something that's like joyful for you here, and choosing to come out of any practices, addictions, whether that's to like smoking or to food or to a job, workaholism, that are keeping you from being in a really, really sweet place of life right now. This is beautiful. It's like such an aligned, there's a lot of alignment here, Libra. So it just says that like, you're not fighting yourself on this. You're like you're in full agreement. A lot of you is on board this month to really just be happy. That's what this feels like. That's what this feels like. You're just like a deep commitment to peace and happiness. So that's beautiful. Happy December to you. Okay, what's in the recent past for you, Libra? The 6 of Swords. So interesting. Leaving a leaving. Let me get a clarifier for this. In the recent past, there could have been a deep decision to stay. There might have been a decision to work something out. You might have stayed in a relationship. You might have ended a relationship. This is giving up the fight. This is, again, a very aligned message with all of these things that are going on. It's like the same message in each of these little card couplings. So in the recent past, there could have been some travel, or a way that like you aren't traveling. Well, which one is it, Megan? You're reading the cards. Traveling or not traveling? Why is it the same? It's like some kind of a movement here or lack of movement, but it's helping you stop the fighting. So either you like moved away from a relationship, for example, or you decided to stay in a relationship, but it was because you decided to put down the sword. You decided to put down the harsh words. You're making a choice to step into peace. And whether that's you moved away from the relationship so the fighting would stop, or you stopped the fighting so you could stay in the relationship, right? That's the balance. Something like that happened in the recent past, where you're making a conscious decision to be in peace, and you either stayed or you left to be able to hold the peace, a deep peace for yourself and for your life. What are you moving towards? What's coming into your future here, Libra? Oh, and because when we do that, we set down all of the craziness that we oftentimes juggle or keep in the air when we don't want to be in our bodies. So the Two of Pentacles can be a card of change, but it can also be a card of like juggling so many balls, keeping a lot of things in the air, having to do a lot of different things. And when we don't just want to sit in our own lives, we do a lot. We like make ourselves really busy when we don't want to pay attention. When you really pay attention and you really sink in, it can lead to a lot of calming. There's a lot about this that is just calming. It's letting the peace out. And so you're coming into a time here where you're choosing to rest, choosing to let go of things that don't serve you any longer. And that's going to lead into the near future here of a time where you can set down a lot of those balls, where you don't have to juggle so much, where you might say no to a particular project or a certain invitation or even a job even, or you might have said no to like starting a family potentially in order to really find that calm place within that's going to give you more of the answers that are absolutely important to you. This is really beautiful, Libra. What I'm noticing too is that it's mostly minor arcana cards, which is really speaking to how much this is your choice. This is something that's really guided by you rather than like a season of change coming upon you and how are you navigating it. When we see a lot of these minor arcana cards, it's really you making the decisions. Like you get to call a lot more of the shots. You have more influence over what happens. Okay, how are you feeling about it? Speaking of you. Girl, you are ready. There is something you are ready for. You're like, send me to fly with the angels. I got that vision so clearly, Libra, and I just looked down and then I saw you on the card doing it. It was amazing. So you are ready for a fresh start here. You are ready for beginner's mind. You are ready to go like with spirit, with a guide here. You're ready to take whatever you need and you're ready to do it in style. Look at his little flowers there. There's nothing in your brain here. There's no preconceptions. You're ready for a new start and you're just ready. There's something that's like so innocent and sweet and like calm and just very like deep but not heavy about this reading. I'm excited for you guys. You're making your own luck. You're choosing to go after it. You're choosing to have the faith that whatever it is that you're setting out on is going to bring you to exactly where you need to be. Okay, Libra, what is in your environment this month? People, places, things that might be helping, hindering you. What can you be prepared for this month? The 10 of Wands. So around you might feel exhausting. You might still be bumping into situations that you were attached to before, old pieces of yourself that are sloughing off, if that makes sense to your situation. You might be bumping into situations, or it could just be a time when people are overwhelmed. That's really what the 10 of Wands is. It's a card of being overwhelmed. So, you know, December is a month where people just go crazy, like hosting and having parties or having celebrations or cramming it all in and feeling overstuffed or feeling not good enough around family, whatever it is. December can bring a lot of overwhelm. And so that's just good for you to be aware of. Okay, interesting. So I was going to say, so you can stay away from it, but you might actually find a lot of new beginnings in whatever this is here. So you could be really helpful. Okay, that's what this is coming across as. You could actually be, oh, Libra, that's so sweet. You could be the help for other people this month. You might be able to be the relief. And I don't feel that very often at all. In fact, I can't remember the last time I've felt that about this position, this card, where it's like usually you're fielding this position of like, okay, what's in your environment gives you a chance to say, okay, how can I respond to this? But this is saying like you can lean in here. If you do have family members or friends or people in your life that are overwhelmed, you are in such a place of like deep choice to be calm and to not be an overwhelm, that might be a really big positive trigger for people in your environment to be like, oh my God, I can also make that choice. Oh my God, I don't have to be heavy and cracked and weird with all my shit. I can like let it all go too. I can start new ventures. I can just take a nap instead of like forcing myself to cook dinner for 20 people, right? Whatever it is, that you're making a really beautiful contribution to your community this month. All right, what are you hoping for, fearing for this month? Ooh, you are excited for where this is gonna take you. You're really hoping it's gonna work out. You're hoping you're gonna be victorious and that this is absolutely, well, we'll just take these, I guess. Okay, Libra, I feel like, are you getting married this month? Like, are you meeting the person of your dreams? Like, again, we have the Four of Wands, which again, traditionally is like marriage, excitement, love, passion, and the Two of Cups, which is like the perfect person at the perfect place. So this is absolutely a relationship potential for sure. But if it's not a relationship, or if you're in one, this could be an up-leveling in your relationship. Maybe you're getting engaged, maybe you're sealing the deal, maybe you're making a bigger commitment, but it could also be you choosing yourself, you finding a perfect partnerships for whatever project you're starting or adventure you're going on. Like, for instance, I started a new job years and years ago, and I was doing all these tarot readings about it, and I kept getting the Two of Cups, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna meet my soulmate there. But really, it was so obvious that my boss and I were perfectly paired for the projects that we did the next 2 years. He was the perfect mentor for me. I was like the perfect apprentice for him in that situation. It worked out really, really well. So that's just an alternate storyline in case like your love life is settled or you don't have a lot of questions about that. But if you are looking for love, or if this is feeling spot on, this could absolutely be you're very excited about being successful in a new relationship potentially. So jump in, Libra. It's feeling so good. Like you are flying with the angels. That's what it feels like. And it's amazing. I just feel it and it feels amazing. So I want. Okay, Libra, how is your month ending? What's coming for you? Oh God, as if this reading couldn't get any better. The Empress. So oh, I just love it so much. So ending on just like one of the most powerful cards of the tarot, the Empress is fulfillment on every physical level. And she commands her environment not by doing, but by being. So I oftentimes think of the Empress as like a black hole. It's like every opportunity comes to her. She is so powerful just by being. She attracts opportunities. She attracts suitors. She attracts money. She attracts people that want to come and like give her things, right? Just by being her, she attracts. And this is gorgeous. It's also an incredible fertility sign. So if this is you somehow like starting a relationship, starting a family here, then take this as your sign that like that's extremely ready for you. And if you don't want to start a family, but you are partnered or starting a passionate partnership, like be careful because kiddos are on the table if you want them. Libra, this was just such a joy to read for you. I'm feeling so like light and amazing and positive after doing your reading. So I sincerely hope that's how your December fills up for you. And I can't wait to read for you in January. We'll see you then.